Welcome back to another interesting tutorial about translate, and in this video I will show you how to translate text or website or DOC from any language to whatever language of your choice. Maybe you want to translate from Hindi or Arabic into English language, or from Arabic or into another language of your choice, whether text, website or DOC. Let me show you how. So the very first thing we want to do, let's for instance we want to translate a particular website from one language to another language. So for instance, this particular website right here, you can see everything right here was written in Spanish language. You can read, you can see read times in Spanish. Okay. Now we want to read this particular news right here, this page here, and we want to read it in English language. So what we want to do here is to make sure we activate Google Translate on our browser, on our Chrome browser. And for that, you can easily come to the top right here where you have the Google Translate icon right here. Simply click on that, and this is going to pop up. You can see the detected language right here is Spanish. We can instantly switch to English language, and then give it some minutes, and it's going to automatically translate everything into English, just like what you see right here. Now we can read our news in English language. So if you click on any of the articles to read right here, so if I click on this particular one right here and allow it to load up, then here we go. We still have it in Spanish language. However, we can as well translate into English right here. So for that, we can go ahead and come back to our Google Translate. But in some cases, if you cannot find Google Translate options right here, you can activate it on your Chrome browser. So here we go. We have the Google Translate here again. So we go ahead and click on it. Then you see the detected language to be Spanish. Then we can easily switch to English right here. In a few seconds, everything right here will be translated into English, so we can easily read. Like I said earlier, if you cannot find your Google Translate icon from the top on your Chrome browser, maybe you are using a old version of Chrome browser, there is a way you can activate it in your browser. And for that, go ahead and click on New tab. So having created a new tab, come down below right here, go ahead and click on Customize Chrome, and this window here is going to pop up. Then go ahead and make sure you navigate to bar right here. Go ahead and click on toolbar. Then when you click on toolbar, they have a lot of tools that you can add into the top of your address bar on your Chrome browser. So for that, what we want to do right here is to activate our Google Translate into the address bar on our Chrome browser. So I'm going to go ahead and look for Google Translate right here. So here we go. We have Google Translate right here. What you want to do right here is to go ahead and just turn on this particular button right here. Then you have your Google Translate page of logo right here. Now, let's say for instance, we don't want to translate the whole page. We don't want to translate the whole web page. We just want to copy some text and translate it into whatever language of our choice. How do we do that? So what we want to do is to click and close this particular tab right here. Then we just have to go ahead and go to Google Translate web page. And for that, you can easily navigate to the top right here. Click on the Google Apps right here. Mind you, before you can have access to this Google Map app right here, you need to have login into your Chrome browser with your Google account. So once you log into your Chrome browser with your Google account, you have access to all Google apps and products right here. So what you want to do right here is scroll down and make sure you navigate to Translate right here. So once you click on Translate, automatically it's going to go to the web page of Google Translate right here. Now you have different options right here. Now your detected language should have to be the language that you want to copy and paste, and why this one is going to give you the translation of the result of what exactly you are looking for. Let's say for instance you want to translate from Hindi language to English language. So how do we do that? So we have to make sure we choose our detected language right here. And then when you click on detected language, you have so many languages right here. So right here, so detected language. So you have so many language right here. So from the option here, choose your language of your choice. So like I said, we want to translate from Hindi, and then select Hindi, and we want to translate into English language. So you have to come to the translation section right here, click on it, and make sure you choose your preferred language. So for instance, I want to translate from, I can decide to translate from Hindi to English language. So I'm going to select English right here. Now I have to make sure I type in Hindi, or I copy and paste Hindi text, and it's going to give me a English translate. So I'm going to go ahead and get some Hindi from a particular website right here. So this particular website here, everything here, so this particular so this particular website So this particular website right here, everything here was written in English. And we want to read some stuff right here. Let's say, for instance, we just want to read this particular headline right here. So what we want to do is to simply make sure we want to read this particular headline. Just highlight. So once you highlight, right click on it and go ahead and make sure you click on copy. Having copied it, we go back to our translate right here. Then we come to this particular column. Press Ctrl V to paste, and you can see translating instantly. Then you have it in English language right here, just like so. So you can read in English language. However, you might decide to change from English to another language of your choice. Let's say, for instance, we want to translate from Hindi to Spanish. So we just have to select Spanish right here. And in a few seconds, everything turns into Spanish. You can as well translate it to Arabic. Go ahead and click on Arabic right here. In a few seconds, got everything in Arabic language. That's simple. So if you want to translate from image, drugs, or the website right here, so you have different options that you can use to translate. Like here, you have your translation in images translation, document translation, and website translation. For instance, if I want to translate images, go ahead and click on images, come to this particular point right here, and upload your images sample. So I'm going to click on So I'm going to go ahead and simply drag and drop my images right here. So I'm going to bring out a folder on my PC right here. So this particular image right here, I'm going to simply drag and drop it right here. So this particular image here was written. So let me open. Alright, so just like what you see right here, this particular image right here was written in Hindi language. So what we want to do here is to make sure we choose our detected language first. So I'm going to select detected language right here. Having selected detected language, then I'll bring out my folder right here. Then I will go ahead and drop the image right here. Once you drop the image, in a few seconds, you can see it's trying to translate. But the translation language right here is Spanish. Like I said, you can choose whatever language of your choice. So we have the result right here. So if I come here and turn on the original, you have the original in Hindi. Then you have the translate in Spanish. We can go ahead and switch to Arabic. So in a few seconds, you have the original in Hindi, you have the translation in Arabic. Nothing was missing and everything still remains the same. So for you to download your translation, go ahead and click on download translation right here, and you are good to go. So the same way you do for images translation is the same way you do for documents right here. Just go ahead and upload your document. Once you click on documents, upload your document, which can either be JPEG, it can either be JPEG, PDF, or Word document, or PowerPoint. So just upload your document, choose your detected language, and then choose your translation language. And the same way right here for website. So for website option, what you want to do is to go ahead and type the website URL right here. For instance, if I want to translate the whole web page of this particular Indie website right here, so I will go ahead and make sure I copy the website URL right here. I'm going to press Ctrl C to copy the website URL, and I'll come back to my Google Translate right here. So here we have to make sure we choose our detected language to be Hindi, and I want to translate the whole web page into Spanish. So make sure you choose Spanish or whatever language of your choice. So you can click on here, you see so many language options right here. As far as this tutorial is concerned, I'm putting it in Spanish language, then I'll go ahead and press V, Ctrl V to paste the website URL right. So having pasted the website, go ahead and click on here, and everything on the web page is going to be fully translated into the language right here. It's that simple. For more tutorial about translation like this, consider to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.